two issues that Fox is very worked up about, and I understand this. One is a judicial nominee that Obama's put forward, Judge Chen. This guy is unbelievable and unacceptable. Hannity is going to tell us all about it. Let's go to clip number 3.
In Hannity's America, the revolving door of radicals coming into the Obama administration continues to spin. Now, the latest Obama nominee to draw fire is Judge Edward Chen, who has been nominated to serve as a U.S. District Court judge in Northern California. Now, his comments over the years have been so controversial that the Washington Times recently called him, quote, another Obama nominee who doesn't appear to love America.
Yeah.
For example, he's no fan of the song America the Beautiful.
Oh, no.
He said, quote, sometimes I cannot help but feel that there's too much injustice and too many inequalities that prevent far too many Americans from enjoying the beauty extolled in that anthem. And just a few days removed from 9/11, Chen said one of his first reactions to the 9/11 attacks was, quote, a sickening feeling in my stomach about what might happen to race relations and religious tolerance on our own soil. Well, that's funny. My first reaction was to think about the thousands of innocent civilians that were murdered on that day. Judge Chen should not be confirmed by the U.S. Senate.
Yeah. How dare he be concerned about possible attacks motivated by 9/11? Because those attacks against Muslim Americans only went up 1,600% after the attack. Muslim Americans used to be actually the second least attacked. It's a funny category, right? For race crimes. They jumped to second most attacked. By the way, you want to know the most attacked? Jewish Americans. I mean, can't catch a break. Even after 9/11. Anyway, so so was he right about being concerned? Of course! Do you remember the guy who got killed out in Arizona? There were so many that got attacked physically, violently, etc. But the guy was killed because he was a Sikh, and he had a turban on his head. Not Muslim, not from the Middle East, but they said, turban, and they killed the poor guy. So was Edward Chen right to be concerned about what might happen? Only 100%. Now, that doesn't mean he wasn't concerned about the people that died on 9/11. I was concerned about both, and so was Edward Chen. But no, Hannity says, no, you don't worry about great crimes that happen afterwards. Concentrate on 9/11. Okay, it's absurd. Now, look, I'm going to get into the song in a second, but O'Reilly's going to go after him for the same thing. Let's go to clip number 4.
In just a few moments, Monica Crowley will spotlight Judge Edward Chen, nominated for a lifetime federal judgeship by the president. Judge Chen's another far-left guy who has said some amazing things. Monica will run him down, but here's a sample. After hearing the song America the Beautiful played, Chen said, quote, sometimes I cannot help but feel that there are too much injustice and too many inequalities that prevent far too many Americans from enjoying the beauty extolled in that anthem, unquote. So maybe we should rename the song America the Unfair. By the way, Judge Chen is a former staff attorney for the ACLU, an excellent credit in the age of Obama. Now, the White House gets furious with Fox News for reporting on far-left guys like Congressman Grayson and Judge Chen. We get it. They don't like it. But radicalism seems to be acceptable to the president, and that is becoming a major problem.
Radicalism because he didn't like a song. And he's part of the ACLU. By the way, the ABA, the American Bar Association, unanimously ranked Judge Chen well qualified, their highest ranking. Okay? Now, on to the song. Now, look, the funny thing is, I see both sides here. Not O'Reilly and Hannity's side. The one side is, Judge Chen is saying, hey, you know what? I see the downsides of America and how we can get better, et cetera, and all the things that went wrong as we talk about America the Beautiful. And that's true. Of course, America has done many things that aren't exactly right. Slavery jumps to mind. Now, on the other hand, I wouldn't really emphasize that on a day-to-day basis, and it depends on the context that you're talking about. And if I was Judge Chen, I'd cool out a little bit. Okay, it's America the Beautiful. Can we listen to a patriotic song without thinking of all the injustice America did? Yes, please, I hope we can. But, you know, I'm a goofball. I love patriotic songs. When I'm outside the country for too long, I start humming, Coming to America. Okay, I know. I'm out of control. So it's not my cup of tea, Judge Chen's criticism. But the bottom line is, this is really how we're going to judge judicial nominees based on what songs they like? Now, come on, you're kidding, right? I mean, you can't be this stupid. Well, I like Judge Chen's judicial decisions, but he thought Sanjaya was a little pitchy, and I think Sanjaya was great, so I'm going to deny him the, the nomination. He liked putting on the Ritz by Taco, and that's a really questionable call. So I'm going to have to vote no on this. Come on, please don't tell me you're this stupid. But I think we know the answer. Yes, in fact, they are just that stupid.